I'm Jordan with Awaken for Wellness, and I'm here with Stephanie to talk about her experience with the OligoScan at Awaken for Wellness. Stephanie, where are you from?
I'm from Rochester.
What brought you to Awaken for Wellness?
It was the next step on my healing path. I've tried all the traditional Western medicine that you can imagine. I live close to Mayo Clinic, obviously. I've been to every single specialist you can think of, and it no longer was helping me. I was getting sicker. I was bedridden for over a year. Started to go a natural path instead, and so this was naturally a next step in my journey.
How did you feel throughout, your period of being bedridden or most unhealthy or unwell? What sort of feelings and emotions did you have?
Ooh, very rough, very depressed, felt very hopeless at times, and my mind wouldn't stop spinning. I was stuck in bed and kind of felt like this was the end and couldn't figure out what was wrong with me until I found a naturopath doctor in Rochester first that helped me figure out I had Lyme disease and then long haul COVID symptoms as well.
What changes have you noticed since you got your initial OligoScan 4 months ago, and changes you've noticed since integrating the customized wellness plan we came up for you?
Yeah, so before I took the scan, I was still at a point where I was sleeping at least 4 hours a day. So I was working and then sleeping, getting up to eat supper maybe, and then going to bed again and starting it all over again. After I came here and got the scan and started the supplements and different regimens, I no longer have that 4 hours of sleeping a day. I work, yes, and then I'm still tired, but at least I'm functioning and I'm not bedridden anymore.
Some of your other complaints in terms of maybe some brain fog or pain relief and just general relief, have you noticed any changes with that?
Big changes. I'm actually able to make it through my day, and I don't have all of my energy going to whether or not I'm going to be in pain or not be able to function within the next hour. So I've had a lot more stability, I would say.
Perhaps some of these kind of inner frustrations and initial feelings that you've had in terms of emotions have maybe partially been resolved or replaced with other feelings?
Absolutely. I'm off antidepressants for the first time in over a decade, and I no longer have that dip of where going into complete hopelessness, black kind of area. So big change. I actually feel like I have some hope that there's a better way and that I can get better.
So in general, what would you say is different or unique about your experience working with Awaken for Wellness and the technique of the scan and the plan that we suggested for you?
Well, it's nice that it's not pharmaceutical, which I have been on every pharmaceutical that you can possibly imagine that made me sicker and had a ton of side effects. And the supplements and help that I've gotten here, I don't have all the side effects. I don't feel like crap all the time.
How would you say your customer service care has been here compared to other avenues you've tried?
Wonderful, because you actually feel heard. Western medicine, or the traditional medicine at the hospitals and clinics, they're like, oh yeah, we hear you and all your symptoms, but then oh, you're crazy if you have Lyme disease or something else that's not real, or that's not really happening, it's all in your head. And no, it's not. And getting that balance back and in a natural way, the way your body is supposed to function and work, it's just been wonderful.
In your case, you had multiple kind of health issues going on that were affecting your body. You discovered the Lyme disease, but also some issues around COVID, before COVID, after COVID. What was your experience with that?
Before COVID, I had pelvic floor pain, really, really bad, and a history of trauma and PTSD. In the optimization room, broke open all these things that were just stuck so deep inside of me, and my brain has been able to process them slowly as they come. Just a big difference all around. I don't feel like I'm walking around in a black nothing anymore.
Would you recommend the OligoScan Awaken for Wellness to others, and if so, why?
100%, because I can give a real testimony of what it feels like to come from absolute black area to back up into the light. Everyone should have that opportunity.
In general, did you find your plan easy to follow, manageable for your life?
So much easier. I tried another holistic approach, and it was like a lot of different remedies at different times of the day, and I couldn't keep it straight, and this has just been pretty seamless. I needed to get back to basics, and this has been absolute basic territory.
Awesome. We just completed a follow-up scan with you today, and it was interesting to see some of the changes in terms of like having diagnostic data, and then also be able to hear from you like how you've been feeling in this between time since integrating the protocols for the last couple months. So I personally am looking forward to seeing how this kind of continues. We've made a couple tweaks and staying in touch and seeing how you're feeling. With that, is there anything else you want to share with anybody, encouraging them to try the scan themselves, or just anything else about your experience?
I think that if you are feeling like you're just not getting enough from the traditional medicine that we've all kind of grown up with and been told like that's the way that we should do it, and you're ready to just say, I need to do something different, it's absolutely the place to go.